All right, let's get into this, right? So, Tristan Thompson, the NBA player, was with Khloe Kardashian. He was caught at a party fooling around with, of all people, Khloe's sister's best friend, which is like a sister to them, Jordyn Woods, who was best friends with Kylie Jenner. I think she also may have been her assistant. Not perfectly sure about that one. But they were supposed to be best friends forever, BFFs. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they've referred to each other as each other's wife on social media, Kylie and Jordyn. And it's really interesting to me because, first of all, Jordyn doing whatever it was that she did, whether she went and stayed the night with Tristan or what they're saying now, which is that she like made out with him or something like that at a party because she had a little too much to drink. Whatever it was that she did, and for whatever reason. Also, I'm hearing that Khloe and Tristan were broken up at the time. Like, when couples go through certain issues in their relationship and whatnot, like, I don't know if they were on a quote unquote break, which I say is playing games. But I mean, I feel like this, if you need to take a break, you need to just go ahead and break because it's already broken. All right, you dig? But basically, Kylie's best friend Jordyn did something with Tristan. People saw it. It's being talked about on the blogs, the different news websites and everything. People on YouTube, people are giving their commentaries about it, expressing their opinions about it, and I'm just sitting back like, so the two times that they let a sister, well, technically, you could say there's four black women that have infiltrated the Kardashians. There's the Hack sisters, who were twins. There was Blac Chyna, or Angela Renee White. She tried to be Angela Renee Kardashian. And then Jordyn Woods. Have y'all noticed a trend here? 50% of the time, the sistas were there either for nefarious reasons or they did something where they violated a Kardashian or Jenner or both. Well, actually, technically in both situations, they violated a Kardashian and a Jenner, because when Blac Chyna was pretending to be there for Rob Kardashian to get back at Kylie, she was attacking Kylie, who's a Jenner, by doing that, and she was getting at Rob by trying to use him, and he's a Kardashian. And then Jordyn basically ished on her relationship with Kylie, a Jenner, and ruined her relationship with Khloe Kardashian, a Kardashian. So both times they managed to piss off both sides of the family. Interesting. So half of the times they let a sister get up in the mix. This is what happened. It turned to dirt. And I just wanted to point out something to you guys. This is why I'm marrying a white woman. And y'all can say whatever y'all want, but also the thing you got to understand about the whole situation is, what have brothers been trying to convey to the world, like on this website as well as on other websites and whatnot? If you really think about what they've been trying to say over these years about their relationships with the sisters, is that basically she's horrible at being a sidekick. That she always has to be the center of attention. She always has to try to be the head. She's pushy. She's bossy. She's abusive towards the men. She doesn't believe in the men. She doesn't know how to fall back. She doesn't know how to conduct herself in a feminine manner. She doesn't know how to act with high morals. She just doesn't know how to act in general. And then we see first of all, what Blac Chyna did. Blac Chyna cracked vagina up there pretending to love Rob, made a whole baby with him and everything. I hate to use a hood rat term, but since we're talking about some hood rat stuff, basically she went and made a baby with Rob, Dream Kardashian, to spite Kylie, to get back at her for quote unquote stealing Tyga. So anyways, and now we have Jordyn over here allegedly dunking Tristan's bolitos in her mouth. Now I'm just being ridiculous. No, but seriously, we have Tristan over here allegedly spit swapping with Tristan, allegedly, possibly even more. He was possibly giving her the mean 3.5 inches. I don't know whether or not he did or not. I don't know whether or not he beat them cheeks, but he may have. Okay, possibly. I'm not saying allegedly, but possibly beat them cheeks. Now, Blac Chyna and Jordyn are both red bones, and I usually take up for red bones, but there's some behavior that even a red bone connoisseur like myself can't even stick up for. And y'all know I love listen, I will devour some red bone soup. I have red bone fever. Y'all know that I loves me some light-skinned women's, and everybody knows that. I'm like the red bone ranger. Like if I was a Power Ranger, I'll be the red bone ranger. I have to wear like a light-skinned chick suit if I was in the Power Rangers. That's how much I love them red bones. Everybody knows that. You dig? But dang, man, this is one time where light skin was just not winning. I don't know what these efforts are doing out here, man, but they need to get it together, man. Going against my girl Khloe, my baby Khloe, and my baby Kylie is participating in the war on pretty. And Blac Chyna is way too fine, and oh sweet Lord, and Jordyn is way too fine, just way too fine for that foolishness. I mean, come on now, the Kardashians are collectively worth maybe $1 billion or so. I mean, all of them, the mother, the daughters, the Jenners and the Kardashians combined are probably worth around $1 billion or so, give or take maybe a couple $100 million. When I say a couple, I mean 2. So let's just run this down real quick. Blac Chyna cracked vagina is worth about $4 million, according to CelebrityNetWorth.com. Jordyn Woods is worth $6 million, according to the site. Khloe Kardashian is reportedly worth $40 million. 15 million annual salary. So I guess it's, well, she's rather 15 million salary. So I guess that's her annual salary. So think about it like this. Her alleged annual salary is worth as much as Blac Chyna and Jordyn are reportedly worth, plus 50% more. Allegedly. Kylie is the most caked out of the family. Because of her cosmetics company, she's allegedly worth $300 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. And just for the record, just let me explain something from the website. I'm just going to read a couple of paragraphs here to let y'all know, because some of y'all might be like, wait a minute, me, don't you mean she's worth $1 billion? No, listen. Here's a Celebrity Net Worth wrote. Kylie Jenner's net worth. Kylie Jenner is an American model, reality television star, and cosmetics entrepreneur who has a net worth of $300 million. Despite what you may have heard, we do not subscribe to the dubious claim that Kylie is worth $900 million. Here's why. A July 2018 Forbes article claimed that the company is worth $800 million. The article also claimed that Kylie has a separate $100 million non-cosmetic fortune, so Viola, $900 million net worth. But one thing to keep in mind about the Forbes article is that they are assuming the company would sell for roughly 8 times its current profits. That's an extremely high multiple, especially when you take into account the fact that, as the article itself points out, Kylie Cosmetics revenues are not growing. In fact, overall revenue grew just 7% in 2017 and was $70 million lower than had been participated in mid-2017. And then it goes on and on. But here's the point, though. According to Celebrity Net Worth, she's worth $300 million. So your best friends, now you're worth $6 million, reportedly. Your best friend forever is worth $300 million, reportedly. So she's worth 50 times more than you. Now, y'all may think that $6 million is filthy stinking rich, but that's probably because you're like poor or close to it. $6 million is rich. Yes, you're technically wealthy. But one lawsuit, people have owed more than that in just a single lawsuit. Okay? People have been sued for much more money than that. I'm not saying $6 million is anything to sneeze at, but if you're the $6 million woman and you're doing pretty darn well, way better than the average person, you have 3 times the money than the average person will make in their lifetime. I think the average person makes like 2 million in their lifetime, allegedly. I mean, throughout their whole life, their 40 years of working, or 50 or 60 years, however long they work. But Kylie Jenner is reportedly worth $300 million. And you're best friends with her, and she calls you her wife. Like, you're Kylie Jenner's wifey. You're staying up in her guest house, stacking paper. I don't know whether or not she had to pay rent or anything, but either way, man, this lady Jordyn Woods is getting money. Allegedly more wealthy than Blac Chyna, which I wouldn't have guessed that, but because Blac Chyna does a lot of different things. But this is the thing, though. So you're best friends with the $300 million woman. You're friends, basically, by some people's standards. I've considered Jordyn a member of the family for years. As an outsider, I looked at her as one of the sisters, basically, at this point. Up until this whole thing with Tristan, the tryst with Tristan happened. You're friends with the $1 billion family. The shark herself, the freaking... Speaking of shark, Kris Jenner needs to be on Shark Tank. I might submit that idea, my Jesus. But anyways, you're friends with the family that has a woman like Kris Jenner in it, where she's the head, and she's this freaking freak genius, brilliant woman. Kris Jenner is one of the best people to know in the entertainment business. So you know the right people. You know this family of beautiful women, where you have this woman who is a better business person than almost anybody on the planet. If you can name a better business person than Kris Jenner, please let me know. I'm just leaving it open that there may be somebody who's a better business person. I can't name anybody off the top of my head, but I would say that Kris Jenner is one of the illest when it comes to this business thing. She is amazing. And some people say she's a pimp. She whores out her daughter. You know what? She whores out her daughters. That's what she's doing. Me. She was helping behind the Kim tape, and that's the only reason why the family's famous. Yeah, sure, yeah. The $1 billion family is only famous because of a tape. Do you know how much money that they were worth before that tape came out? Some of y'all are so stupid. Do you know how successful her ex-husband was? And the man that she married after him, Bruce Jenner. Two very successful millionaire men. But anyways, man, at the end of the day, Jordyn and Blac Chyna were in. They were in the middle of a family who could potentially be the richest family in the world someday. Nobody would have ever guessed that Kylie Jenner would have made like hundreds of millions of dollars and went and surpassed Kim that fast. How old is Kylie? I think she's 21. I'm pretty sure she's turning 22 in August. So she did this when she was around 19, 20 or so. When the cosmetic company just really took off, right? Around that age. And you're telling me that you're close to people like that and you messed that up? That's that black girl magic. Anyways, y'all. And this is what the brothers have been trying to convey for years. That these sistas don't know how to treat people. And that they mess up opportunities for themselves. And they could meet a great guy and they will ruin it. And the sisters are like, no, there's just no great guys out there. Great guys, great black men are unicorns. You know, because unicorns don't exist. Get it? You see, because some of y'all hear that and you be thinking like, oh, well, that means that they're a rarity. No, unicorns don't exist, mother blanker. Anyways, y'all, this is all my opinion on the matter. Just because I feel this way doesn't mean that you do. You might think something completely different. Let me know what you think about it all below. Do you agree with anything that I said? If so, what and why? Let me know what you think about it all below. Meat Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. Let me know what you think about my cutie pies with the big booty pies. Jordyn Woods and Blac Chyna cracked vagina. Two very fine, light-skinned women that I mean, and I'm not hating on them either. You know, I told a lot of not so nice jokes about Blac Chyna, but I'm not going to do that with Jordyn. That's still my boo thing. But you know, I just, what was she thinking? What was she drinking? Anyways, man. So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Or do you disagree with me, and why? All right, y'all. I got to go. Meat Magazine, aka Meat Daddy. Whose side do you want to why? The Kardashians or the sisters that ruin a good thing for themselves?